Hello there guys, it's Math Dominus, and today I am going to be doing a spiritual successor to my video, Jeffy Fanboy Logic Fail. For those of you who don't remember, I made that video a few years ago debunking a lot of points that Jeffy fanboys made in order to defend Jeffy. Obviously, we're doing something very similar today, but instead of Jeffy fanboys, it's going to be on pedophiles. But wait a minute, it's pedophiles, just don't fiddle with kids and psychologically torment them. Just don't do it, plain and simple, but unfortunately, common sense has left the chat, and lots of people are defending a movie called Cuties. Now, for those of you who don't know, or you've been living under a rock, Cuties is a Netflix movie where kids twerk. Yeah, and lots of disturbing stuff happens. I don't want to get into too much detail, but she took a picture of her vagina, and then just pushed it on here. Yeah, that actually happens in the movie. I do not recommend watching this movie because even with the pedophilia stuff, it's badly written, nothing makes sense, and it's pedophilia. Just don't watch it, alright? But unfortunately, people are defending it. Yeah, can you believe it? People are actually coming to this movie's defense, and I'm here to just debunk that stuff because that's just kind of what I do. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I'm pretty sure that even the dumbest person knows that this is a bad thing, okay? People are aware that this happens and it's a bad thing. We don't need to be taught this type of stuff. And second, you're telling me that in order to show that sexualization of children is bad, you need to show me the sexualization of children. That is some very flawed logic. That's like saying that in order to show murder is bad, I murder someone on screen just to demonstrate that it's bad. Listen, we get it, it's bad, but you don't have to show it. There could have been better ways to demonstrate it. Hell, it doesn't even need to be on screen. But this movie spends literally minutes of children dancing in very sexual ways. And, also, a girl takes a photo of her, pussy, so, yeah, don't know what you're trying to demonstrate here, pal. I see this argument coming up a lot, and honestly, it makes no sense. Sure, it is common sense to not hate something before you've even seen it, but what about the people who have seen the movie and can't confirm all of the terrible things, and they can actually spread the word that, hey, there's a lot of terrible things in this movie. What now? Word of mouth is a very powerful tool, and if the people who have seen the movie can confirm that horrible things happen in the movie, can you blame people for not wanting to watch the movie? Do I think they should rate the movie? Maybe not, but still, it's common sense. Just don't watch the movie if you know you're gonna get very uncomfortable about it, especially since everyone should be uncomfortable by it because there's a lot of children twerking. Come on, man, it's common sense. Don't watch it if you don't like it, and in this case, don't watch it because you're gonna get uncomfortable and probably be put on the FBI watch list. Which, you know, I think I am because I actually saw the movie Cuties, and I can confirm there's a lot of disturbing stuff that I had to look away at times because it's just that uncomfortable. No, hentai is art. But not this. This is disgusting. Okay, listen, I'm an advocate for free speech, alright? You know, I think every director deserves to show their artistic creativity in any way they want. But there is such thing as a line that these people do not seem to understand the concept of. Because yes, you can make something that you want, but there is always a line that you do not cross. And in this case, you do not sexualize children, even for artistic representation or artistic freedom or whatever, because sometimes there's a line you do not cross, like killing people or psychologically tormenting children. There are just some things that you do not cross. For example, the Twilight movie. Did you know in the Twilight movie, filming, people actually got killed? Yeah, that's right, people actually died for this movie. And I don't think the Twilight movie should have ever been released because of that. Or at least the segment that this was filmed for should not have been released. But you know, nobody ever takes the blame in Hollywood. But still, the point is, you can get people hurt if you try to push the limits beyond the line. First of all, the fact that the director is a woman in black has nothing to do with it. If anything, it's irrelevant to the argument because it has nothing to do with what we're actually arguing. Not to mention, the only reason cutie defenders even bring it up is because they want diversity points, or they're trying to make the person they're arguing with seem a little bit more racist than they actually are. But it doesn't work because you can't make pedophilia look good under any circumstances. Second, this ties back to my previous argument about the fact that there are lines that you should never cross, and Joker never crosses the line. Sure, it's a disturbing movie and it can make some people uncomfortable, but it does so in a good way by showing what would happen if you're an asshole to the lower class. Not to mention, Joaquin Phoenix doesn't actually shoot Robert De Niro, believe it or not. I would find it pretty funny if there are some people that actually believe that Joaquin Phoenix shot Robert De Niro. That would be hilarious. You know, I find it ironic that the people who complained about Joker and how it's going to cause violence and stuff like that are also the same people defending Cuties, because nobody likes it when it happens to them. But yeah, let's get back to the point. Cutie defenders like to bring up the fact that the people who are against cuties are also sexualizing women in media and anime and stuff like that. Well, first of all, the difference between anime and cuties is the fact that anime is 2D animation. Therefore, there are no children being psychologically tormented, and plus, half of the fan service in anime is played for laughs most of the time, so, you know, unless it's a lolly getting raped or something, you know, I wouldn't have a problem with it. So, because it's anime, alright? It's Japan. Japan is weird, okay? And second, I find it weird that the people are saying that women can't be sexualized. You know, grown women. But it's perfectly okay for little children to twerk. Okay, yeah, I think these people are mental, you know, there might be pedophiles. They should seek help immediately, or, you know, they can just die, because nobody cares about them. Now listen, there is a huge difference between sexualizing women and sexualizing young children. Women, grown women, understand what sex is. They have a pretty good understanding of the concept of sexuality and stuff like that, because they're mature enough to know about it. But young children do not understand this concept. I mean, sure, they might claim to know it, but at the end of the day, their brains are not mature enough to understand it. If anything, trying to understand that stuff would psychologically traumatize them. I shouldn't have to explain this stuff, but I have to because these idiots don't understand it. It's stupid. Also, I find it weird that, you know, sexualizing women in media is somehow bad, and yet the sexualization of men is never checked. So, what is it? Do you don't sexualize or you do sexualize? Like, make up your mind, because either you don't or you do. It's extremely stupid, guys. It's hard to understand these people, and at the end of the day, yeah, don't sexualize children, alright? It's bad, it can psychologically traumatize them, and yeah. Okay, whatever credibility these people had, they immediately lost it if they ever make this argument. This has nothing to do with politics, alright? It doesn't matter if you're right-wing or left-wing, it doesn't matter, because pedophilia is wrong no matter how you put it. Whether you're right-wing, libertarian, or communist, pedophilia is wrong, no matter what you fall under the political spectrum. And if you're going to try and make it seem like right-wingers are evil just because they are against something that's objectively bad, then I'm sorry. It's pretty clear you never cared about this movie in the first place, and you only care about your political agenda. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
FBI, open the door.
Oh no! I've just been captured by the FBI. They are aware of the fact that I saw Cuties. No, I swear I did not see it because I'm a pedophile. I saw it because I was curious, and I was traumatized. I tried to look away, sir.
We are the FBI, Playmates Toys Intelligence.
We place you under arrest for watching the movie Cuties on Netflix.
Good owned pedophile.
Okay, FBI, wait. I know I saw the movie, but I swear, I'm not a pedophile. The only reason I saw it is because I was curious, I wanted to see if the movie was really that bad, and I learned my lesson, and I tried to look away at the stuff, you know, that was bad, okay? Just don't take me to jail, please. There's gotta be something I gotta do.
Well, there is something you can do. You can either go to jail or you can review us.